here's why this recent land sale next to Spring Leaf MRT will have a huge impact on property prices in this area. Now, whether you just bought a unit in the Lentor cluster or perhaps you are thinking about buying a unit there, so this recent land sale in Spring Leaf will have a significant influence on how property prices will behave in this area. Now, if you did not know, the government uses the government land sale as a tool for land economics. So in short, it is an important tool to control the supply and demand of property in Singapore. And when you control supply and demand, you control price. So here are 3 little known details that you can take advantage of right now when selecting a property at the right entry price in this cluster. Number 1, the winner of the Upper Thomson Spring Leaf MRT tender is Land Hong Leong. So why is this important? Because just one MRT station away is the Lentor cluster. And if you didn't know by now, Land Hong Leong is the developer for 5 of the 6 condo plots there. That makes it a sort of a master developer in the new Lentor township. And as a master developer of the township, there is one important thing they have a lot of influence on, which is price. They have the ability to put in place pricing strategies that will prevent inter-condo competitions of the different condos in the area. Now, put in simple terms, prices are likely to erode in the Lentor cluster amongst the different condos. So if you are a buyer, good news, because your asset is protected in a way when prices are being kept from eroding. And if you are looking to buy a new property in Lentor cluster, that is great news too, because when you buy one with the correct entry price, you will still have the opportunity to enjoy the future potential capital appreciation. Number 2, there is only one bidder for this tender exercise, and yet the government awarded the land to the developer. And if you observe that recent land bid for Marina Gardens Crescent, the government actually can and will reject a bid. So this means that the government feels that the land price is still acceptable. But more importantly, the government wants this project to kickstart. Why do I say so? If you look at the tender details for the Upper Thomson tender, the government already has artist impression and stipulating how they envision the new township to look like. And if you think it seems something similar before, you guessed it, Lentor Township started in similar way. That's why it leads me to this opinion that this 2 township is a go-ahead project by the government. And number 3, if you observe, it is very interesting that the next land plot, the Upper Thomson Parcel A, is going to be integrated development. And if you take a look at the Lentor cluster, the exact same thing has already happened. Lentor Modern and Integrated Development is the first development to launch in Lentor. And it comes with supermarket, childcare, and that is to anchor the amenities for this new township. And that has helped to not only position the value of the Lentor township, but it has also helped create a momentum, helping future condo launches at sustainable prices for the pure residential condos in the Lentor cluster. So why is this important? We already know that prices of integrated development are generally higher compared to pure residential due to the fact of amenities and transport that's directly connected to them. So what that means is that the next launch in Spring Leaf, which is an integrated development, is going to create the same value momentum just like in Lentor. Now, at the time of this video recording, we have observed from our research that there are still some selected units that are still at a safe entry price. Now, if you want to learn more about these units, or perhaps thinking about getting the first mover advantage in either Lentor and Spring Leaf Township, simply connect with me and my team. Link in the bio and description. This is Pete, helping you take the next step with Singapore Property Pro.